Hello friends, welcome to the learning series of Azure Storage. This is the fifth video of this series and in this video we will learn how to configure the network access for the storage account. Tell me why we required the network access restriction to storage account. If you remember, while creating the storage account, by default your storage account will be accessible from anywhere. Suppose that you have one application and your application storing the data to the application in that particular storage account, and consider that there is a compromise of your password or else the storage key of that particular storage account. So in that case, that will be the big threat for our storage account and the data that we have stored. To avoid such kind of situation, so that we can configure the storage access policies. So first thing I will show you that the how we can access our storage account. So let's navigate to the storage account that we are going to demonstrate, and click on the access key. So let me copy the access key from this particular storage account, and I will use this key to connect to this storage account. So for that matter, I have already downloaded the storage explorer on my local system. So let me open the storage explorer. Once you open the storage explorer, just click on the plugin and then click on the use the connection string, and then click on the next, and paste here the connection string that we have copied from the storage account. So it will automatically prompt us the storage account name. Then click on the next, and on the summary page again click on the connect button, so that your storage account will be attached to your storage explorer. Just click on the storage explorer so that you are able to access this storage account. And this is the blob storage account, so you will get the blob container, file shares and queue and table, all these container here. So let me open the blob container. Let's see that are we able to access the blob storage container or not. So yeah, the blob container is accessible for us, and we have created the one container here. If I try to upload the file on this particular container, so definitely I will be able to upload the file as I have the connection string. If you notice that I am doing it from my local system. So as I said earlier, if I this access key get compromised, so that will be the big threat for us. To restrict that, we can provide the network policy for this particular storage account, so that we can provide this CIDR or else particular IP address, so that using using that particular policy, whoever login from that particular CIDR or the public IP, only those people can access this storage account. Otherwise this storage account will not be accessible for any other person from any other location. So let's switch to the Azure portal and click on the firewalls and the network. So from this particular blade we are able to configure our network access. If we see here, by default it's click on the all network, allow access from all network, and we have to click the selected network, so that we can restrict the access. Now consider as we take the scenario, like we have the application and we have the virtual machine. That virtual machine is responsible to upload the data for that particular application. So for that matter, to complete this thing, we will add the CIDR if the network is already present. So currently we don't have any network, so let me add one virtual network here. From the virtual network we have to create the virtual network. Let me fill the details. Name will be vnet1, then we will provide the CIDR. So we have mentioned here the CIDR and the subnet 1 and the IP range. Just click on this create button, so that VNet will be created for us. The VNet is created for us, and we have added that VNet for this particular storage access policies. So now we have configured this policy. Then let's switch to the storage explorer. Let me detach this particular storage that we have already attached to the storage explorer. Now you have the storage access key. Let's try to use that same storage access key. Even you have the storage access key, let's see that are you able to access the storage account or not. So it's trying to connect the storage account, and if you see here that successfully connection is established, let me try to access the data from this particular blob storage. Let's try, are we able to? Even we have the storage account key, but now we are not able to access the data from that particular storage account. So that means we have successfully achieve our first goal, that our storage account should be allowed from particular network. Now take this current situation, like everyone working from home, and we have this particular kind of setup for our application. And now you are working from home, and your network access policy is not saying that you cannot access your data from outside. And might be your company is a small scale company, and you have not implemented the VPN connection, VPN appliances to connect to your network. In that case, if you want to access this particular file for particular time period, like you have to upload some files so that your application get patch, or your application get some bug fix, and you have to access for the storage account for the limited period. So in that case, we can access the single IP, and from that particular internet IP you can access the storage account. Let's try to demonstrate that one. So I'm switching to the our portal. If you see here, here is one option like firewall. So from this firewall, we can provide the access range from particular your on-premises thing, or in particular example, using the EA, it's automatically capture my IP address. You have to just click on this button and save the setting, so that for this particular IP address, from this particular IP address, I am able to access that storage account. Now let's move to the storage explorer. Let me detach this one, and we'll try to attach it one more time. Click on the next and provide the string that we have copied, and click on the next, connect. Let's see now we are able to connect or not. Hope this time we will not get any error, because we have already modified our policy. Yeah, now we are able to access the storage account. Once you're done with your work, just move to your portal and remove this particular IP address, so that after that we can revert it back to the company standard policy. This is it for this video, and I hope you will like the content. Thank you so much.